Hi, Aries. It's good to see you. I hope you are having a really good day today. So I'm just going to cleanse the space for a second here. We're going to do your weekly reading going forward from tomorrow into the next week. I don't know what the dates are. Third week in April. And I love Palo Santo. It's like, I don't really use sage. I use Palo Santo for this. I find it just is more level than what I get from sage. So let me know if you have the same experience. But, excuse me. Okay, let's have a look here at what our week ahead is going to look like. So first energy coming up here, we have the Seven of Wands reversed. So you've kind of come through it. You're on the other side of something, but there's something kind of stopping you from leaving it behind. So you may feel a little bit kind of trapped in this energy this week, a little bit kind of stuck in reflecting on the battle, reflecting on something that you've had to really work through, and not really ready to let it go and move forward. Yeah, and then we have the excuse me, the Four here of Wands, which is a beautiful card when it's upright. It's beautiful energy talking about harmony and balance and looking forward. You're kind of stuck though. So sometimes we have to be. Sometimes that's something that we need to do, is to have that time of rest and reflection and figure out what it is that we're still holding on to that we need to let go of. And then Judgment. Okay. A lot of what you're holding on to is judgment about yourself and how you handled whatever the situation was. Could you have done it better? I'm sure you could have. Could you have done it worse? Yes. Yes. So you need to give yourself a little bit more credit around how you actually have been able to handle yourself and move forward. And let go of some of those demons that are holding you back from really allowing yourself to move forward and prosper. Then we have the 10 of Cups, which is good. It's showing that you're going to be moving into a place probably closer to the end of the week here, where you're feeling a lot more emotionally stable. You might really be experiencing some tough emotional energy this week. These are the fire energy. It's not necessarily an emotional energy, but you could be kind of angry or just not happy about some stuff. But it's okay, like work through it and you'll get to that point where you release it and you have that happiness, you have more of that feeling of fulfillment and peace with that 10 of Cups. And then we have, yeah, you're coming out of that stalemate. You're coming out of that feeling of being stuck and not knowing kind of which direction to go in. And then we have the Empress coming up. So taking care of yourself. It feels like here you're stuck with still wondering about other people and figuring out what other people have needed. And did you do it right? Did you take care of everything that you needed? Maybe you feel like you could have done better. You could have been there more for someone when you can only do so much, right? But this is coming to a place of being more at peace with that and having more confidence in yourself and having more confidence in your future and starting new and kind of creating a different path for yourself. And then we have the Ace of Feathers coming up. So kind of a fresh outlook. You kind of like let go of some stuff and you have that new mindset on something. And the Sun reverse. So the Sun, when it's upright, is about kind of nurturing and things growing slowly. When it's reversed, I don't really feel like the opposite. Some cards feel more opposite when it's reversed. This one feels like, you know, you're going to kind of just sit a little bit in that just before dawn this week. You're going to have a lot of progress. But the week itself is going to be really focused on working through this, working through the things that you're still struggling with, the things about yourself that you're still unhappy with, how you handled a situation, whatever that may be. Moving out of that stalemate, creating a happier environment for yourself, more confidence with the Empress, starting kind of anew. And then we're moving into that new outlook on stuff, but still reflection, still kind of sitting in that middle energy. You don't have to be this week focused on overcoming everything. It's okay for you to kind of just sit in that feeling of, okay, I'm going to maybe start to do things a little differently, or maybe I'm going to move a little differently in a situation, or handle this in the future a little differently. It's okay to sit in that reflective state where you're allowing yourself to open your mind to different ways of handling it than to have to make the changes immediately. So I think I'm going to pull an angel card here as well for you guys. And just get a message here. I don't use these cards very often, so I pulled them out with the intent on using them more often. So your angel for this week is Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So listen to your intuition. Listen to what you're being told by your angels. Focus on kind of taking this last week as a learning process and a learning experience rather than you did good or bad. Just allow yourself to move forward in a place of peacefulness. Do not be too hard on yourself. Any mistakes you made, you can correct that next time, and just learn from it and move forward, sitting in that reflection of the week and of the experience that this is about, and learn from it. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys, Aries, and I will see you next week.